Hi, Len Erickson here with another purveyor of light quick tip. Digital photography has just been a blessing in itself, but it also has its dark side. One of those dark side issues is sensor dust. A lot of times when we're out in the field and we change lenses, we pick up a lot of sensor dust and we don't even realize it when we're out shooting. The photo I have up here is a perfect example of this. I have a nice blue sky here. I even have a picture of the moon up here. But if you start to look, when you zoom in, you actually start to see these dust particles that are actually on the sensor of the camera. There's quite a large one right there. These can be a real problem, and it's real easy to miss them. If you attempted to print out this photo, these sensor dust particles would show up immediately in the print. A print will always show every imperfection. So I'm going to go ahead and show you today real quickly how easy it is to remove sensor dust in your photos, and as well as a bonus tip on how not to miss any dust sensors in your picture. So let's get started here. Okay, so we come in and we say, okay, we definitely have some sensor dust. We're going to come over to our tool and we're going to go to the spot removal tool. The spot removal tool opens. We have the ability to change the brush size, larger and smaller. Okay, and we can also do the exact same thing here in the picture by using the left square bracket or the right square bracket to adjust the size of the brush. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in here, and I'm going to size the brush so that it just fits the area that I need to work with and no larger. Okay, rule of thumb is make your brush no larger than it needs to be. A single tap and it samples from another area. You notice here it's telling you it's sampling from this area and replacing it with this, and you see your spot dust is removed. Okay, and that's all there is to removing dust. You just simply go through and remove your dust spots one by one and you're done. But as you can tell, we have little specks everywhere. Here's another one here. Here's a couple down here. I mean, boy, here's a couple up here. It's going to be real easy for us to actually miss some. So let me show you a little trick here. I'm going to undo that spot removal. So we start over here, and I'm going to change it to a full view. And again, we're on the spot removal brush, and then you'll see down here in the bottom it says visualize spots. We're going to go ahead and check that, and here you can notice that it automatically shows us where all the imperfections are in the sky. Now we can turn around and come right in and see with the spot removal brush any of the things that we need to do, and we can just simply come in, work on the areas of the dust. And you see, we couldn't see all this with the naked eye, but we can now. So I just go through the photo, and everything has been corrected. Okay, uncheck that, and all my spots have been removed, and I can zoom back out and I can see, all right, my picture is all now nice and beautiful and all my spots have been removed. But like I said, that's not a reliable way of doing it. If I turn around and I come in and oops, here, I'm going to actually just undo that. I'm going to close up the brush here so I can move around. I'm looking around for areas that I miss. Okay, so I have to go literally up and down and find spots, and I go, look, sure enough, here are some more spots that I've missed in the sky. So that's one of the downsides to doing it that way. Remember I said to you in the beginning I was going to give you a much better method, okay, and a quick tip. So here's how we're going to do that. I'm going to reset the photo, okay, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to do this, and this time up here on my navigator I'm gonna go in 1 to 1, and then I'm going to move the picture. If you'll notice in the preview here on the left, I'm positioning the picture in the upper left-hand corner. Okay, so now I can see the upper left-hand corner, and I want to make sure I don't miss any part of the picture. Okay, so what I can do is now I can come in and use my spot removal tool, and then using my page down or page up keys, I can simply go down exactly. You'll notice here in the upper left, I move down a section and I page down, and I go down another section you see in the left, and page down, and page down, and page down to the bottom of the photo. I automatically go up the next row. I go ahead and correct the dust that I see there, and then I page down, and I see some more dust here, and page down, and continue row after row after row. This way I'm ensured that I won't miss a single inch of this photo for correcting dust. So it makes it a really quick and easy way to make sure that we get every piece of sensor dust that we have in our picture. And I can go right through really quickly here, and I just saw one right there, there, and we're now on the right side of the picture, and we're done. Okay, so I can put it back to the full-size fit here, and we've removed all the sensor dust. You can see all the spots that we actually worked with. I can hover around, and again I can visualize spots, and we can see anything that we've missed in the area. And of course over here is the moon, so I'm not going to spot removal the moon. And that's it. That's how easy it is to go ahead and remove sensor dust from your photos in Lightroom. So I hope you found this useful, and if you like this video, be sure and subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. And you guys have a great day. Take care.